Good morning, social media world. Hope you are well. So today's video is all about development versus growth. Development versus growth. You see, what we often find is that people all want the growth. They want to become a more empowering individual, but as humans, we all move away from the actual development and actually doing the work, right? Now, and that's normal. I mean, nobody likes pain. Nobody likes to walk into pain or uncomfortableness. Yet the thing is, the challenge in life is that we all want to be bigger, do bigger, grow bigger. How do I put this? Make more money, do more, be more, all of that stuff, right? But in order to actually do more or be more or have a bigger influence, we often need to develop. But what develop means is actually do something new that we've never done before. And I find this very interesting. It's a bit of a dichotomy in the human condition. And I think it also comes back to we will often want to progress, but we refuse to do what it takes. And often we will hesitate to actually take new action. Why? Because there's going to be too much pain associated to that. And our brains are wired to stay in the familiar, stay the same. And we often find this in a professional context. For example, we do professional development and we go along to events, we go along to seminars, or we go along to conferences and we hear all the good stuff and then we go out and do exactly what we always did. Or we go to a personal development seminar where we actually go along and we're challenged on our beliefs, challenged on our current modes of operation. And then as a result of hearing some new information, we go out and we do different. And ultimately, I find it very interesting that in life, we have to be willing to actually go, all right now within my comfort zone, I'm willing to do these things. But when it comes to growth, I'm struggling to be able to step out of that and do something new. And one way that we can recondition our mind is to actually each day do a bit of a Jerry Seinfeld, George Costanza thing and do the opposite of what we would always typically do, because that is essentially personal development and professional development, if we want to say that as well, right? Doing something slightly different than you've ever done before unlocks possibilities in our minds that maybe we didn't have before and allows us to step into a new version of ourselves. But typically, we are running the same thought patterns every single day. The same actions are happening every single day. The same ways of communicating every single day. So in order to grow and develop, we actually need to do new things. So we actually want to make a note of that. Write down what's one new thing that you've tried today that you haven't tried previously, and make a note of that and encourage yourself to actually be on a conscious growth model in regards to actually trying new things and broadening your response repertoire, so to speak, to things and how they happen to you, for you, and all of that stuff there, right? On that note, folks, hope you got some value from the video. Today was all about a little bit of personal growth, some strategies around that, the difference between personal development and professional development, and ultimately helping us all grow as individuals. For example, in my course that's coming up in July, we're really going to be expanding ourselves as we take on some new skills and breaking through some beliefs about what's possible for ourselves in the space of training and presenting, which is really, really exciting. It's not going to be professional development in the sense of you're just going to hear some information. It's going to be personal development as well, in regards to we're going to break through some beliefs around what's possible and some new ways of looking at training and presenting. On that note, folks, hope you got some value from the video. If you did, like, comment, share. Let's get the message out there. And my name is Mark Miles, helping you become the best trainer, presenter, workshop facilitator you truly can be. Bye for now.